Homophones, 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 more homophones. Have I told you, do you know what homophones are yet? Maybe you've watched other lessons about homophones, but they're the coolest things ever. Homophones are two words that have the exact same pronunciation, but two completely different meanings. So, the homophones I have selected today for you are present tense verbs. So maybe you have a whole list of verbs you have to remember. It's crazy to be able to remember all of these verbs. Sometimes I don't remember the verbs. I'm like, what was it? So, homophones are really amazingly helpful for 100 reasons. One of them being it helps you remember verbs visually. 2, it helps you with pronunciation. Yes! Or confuses you with pronunciation. And the third thing is we do these crazy things called making jokes. So maybe you see something written down in English on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or whatever you're on, and the word is spelt wrong. And you show it to your friend and your friends, it's funny. Well, why is it funny? Because the spelling's wrong. Maybe you're looking at a joke that has a homophone. Is it in it? Or is what? A homophone in it. So let's check out these ones. The verb hear, right? Similar to listen. The homophone of hear is here. Uh-oh. Did you hear that? Hear, hear. So we know that these meanings are different because hear as a verb means to listen to something, and hear is talking about an adverb of place. So, hear, hear. Are you with me? Do you get this? It's easy because I teach you the one pronunciation and the other pronunciation is the same. Be. You guys know this verb. Don't you hate this verb? You've conjugated this verb until you're blue in the face, and the verb is be, and then we also have bee that is an insect. Now, bees are fascinating creatures. Do you know what they do? They're crazy. How do they do this? They make honey. So, they go to flowers, they collect pollen, they bring it back to the nest, and I don't know what they do with their bums. I don't know how they make honey. And then we eat it. I'd like to know who the first person was that found honey and decided that we should steal it from bees. So bee is an insect. So maybe you can see things like bee, will the bees be something. You make a joke. Go ahead. Write it in the comments. If it's funny, I'll laugh at it. Next one. Wait. So wait means you have to stay still or not do something for a little bit. We also have the homophone. How do you say it? It looks like wiggehitte, doesn't it? You read it go wiggehitte, but it's actually the same pronunciation of this verb wait. This wait means a measurement. So people may ask you, what is your weight? And you go, I have to wait? Or what am I waiting for? But they want to know how many pounds, by the way, this is a short form for pounds, or kilograms you are. So weight is a measurement. Bee is an insect, and here is an adverb of place. Dun, 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 dun. Next one. Don't you hate it when people chew loudly? If we put an S on the verb chew, it becomes choose. And we also have another verb that's a homophone. So, choose, as in when you're eating something, and choose as a verb means to pick something. Now, the problem with this is a lot of people are going to use the noun choice. Hey, that's wrong. You want to make sure that you're saying the present tense choose. So I can say, I choose to chew gum. Not funny? not a homophone. Choose, choose. The next one is bear. Some people, you might hear people say, you have the right to bear arms. That's funny. Not these kind of arms. You have the right to bear arms means carry a gun. So bear means to carry something. It also means the absence of a cover. So if I do this, my arms are bare. And then you think, hey, Ronnie, I know what a bear is. A bear's roar! A bear's an animal. But these, again, are homophones. So I can say Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. He had no hair. He was a bear. So he was a bear with no hair. Funny, yes. These are hilarious. Laugh, it's great. The next one is the verb hire. If you hire someone, it means that you give them a job. The opposite of hire is to fire someone. If you get fired, it means that your boss, they don't kill you, sorry. Your boss that takes your job away. This is a bad thing, but if you are hired for a job, it means that you get the job. Someone gives you a job. Then we have the homophone hire. Which one makes more sense? I think for me, this one makes more sense because, again, why is there a G? It's not higher, it's higher. So this higher tells us about the space of something. So I can say, put your hand higher, or raise up your hand. So give someone a job, make something go up. Do you like homophones yet? Are they easy? Do they help you remember verbs? We got more. Okay, hold on. So this one's fun. No, this one's fun. This one's not fun. This one's fun. Waste. To waste something means that you do not use it and maybe you throw it in the garbage. We also have a part of our body which is called the waist. The waist is the middle section of your body. I'm not very good at drawing, but I will attempt to draw a waist. Well, this is a very skinny waist. So, in the middle of your waist, maybe you have a belly button. So the waist is the middle part of your body. Some people's waists look like this. And that's fine. But it means the middle part of your body. Do you have a waist? Don't waste your waist. No, it's not a joke yet. Come on, write some jokes. I'm dying up here. Next one. This one's fun. This is the fun homophone. This word looks like right. And this one looks like rigahete. But actually, right and right, being homophones, sound exactly the same. So this verb to write is what I'm doing right now. And this right has two meanings. One, it means a direction, turn right or turn left. And the other meaning means it is correct. So I can say, is it right to write left? What? Is it right to write this? Ronnie, why are you saying right twice? What's going on? Oh, it's a homophone. Next one. We have brake and brake. This brake you probably, hopefully, have on your car. Your car probably has two pedals. Now, pedals are the things that you hit with your feet when you're driving. Most cars, automatic cars, have a gas pedal, woo, and a brake pedal. So a brake pedal is going to make your car stop or slow down. This brake, as a verb, means that you destroy something. Don't break the marker, Ronnie. So, again, homophones, break. One means to put something in half or damage something. And this break means to stop or slow down when you drive as a pedal. I like this one. Do you know? No, I don't know. In English, a lot of the time when we have a K at the beginning of the word, it's silent, like a knife. We don't say knifey, we say knife. this is not an exception to this rule. So, no, as the verb, we don't say the W at the end either. I'm telling you, people that made English, I think they were drunk. And they said, let's just put in some extra letters here to make it fun for the people and give Ronnie a job. Oh, thank you, drunk people. So, no is the same as the word no, which is the opposite of yes. So, I know, no. Huh. That's a funny joke somehow. Even if we put an S on it, so it becomes nose. Hey, do you have a nose? It's the thing on your face. So you can say, my nose knows. These are how a lot of old man jokes or dad jokes or grandfather jokes are made. Ronnie loves these jokes. I think they're the best. My dad used to tell me them too. Do you have a good dad joke? My nose knows. The next one. This looks really, really strange, but believe me and trust me when I tell you it's a homophone. Berry, berry. Now, some people might say bury, but that's wrong. It's actually berry and berry. So you guys probably know strawberry, blueberry, raspberry. That's a berry. But this verb bury means to put something under the ground. So, a dog buries his bone. Not a strawberry, but a berry. So this verb bury means to put underground. Sometimes when people die, we bury them in the ground. Sometimes we burn them and then bury them. This just got so morbid. I love that. So bury means to put something under the ground. So you can bury a berry. So you can take a strawberry, go outside, dig a hole, and put it under the ground. And your friend's like, oh, what are you doing? And you say, I'm burying a berry. Leave me alone. Next one, we have die. Oh, look at how morbid it got. And then die. So this verb die is what I just explained. When you die, it means you no longer are alive. Rule number 1 in life of Ronnie is don't die. Because everything else is irrelevant if you die. The next word die means to change the color of something. So, for example, a lot of people dye their hair. Don't worry, the hair is not dead. It just means that they change the color. Most of our clothes are also dyed. Oh my God, my clothes are dyed. What can I do? No, it just means that they've changed the color of it. So we have many beautiful colors of dye. You can dye anything, really. Just don't dye yourself. This is dye, dye. Next one, 3. Oh, you guys get a super bonus, okay? You're lucky. I'm feeling generous today. Do. The verb do is something that implies action. So, for example, I can say, I do homework or I do the dishes. We also have the word do and then do. This word do you know what it means? Do is in the morning, when you wake up, there's little bits of water on the grass. But we don't actually call this, ooh, look at the little bits of water on the grass. We call it dew. So dew are tiny droplets of water that form, scientifically somehow, it's magic, in the grass in the morning. This word dew, you probably know this. If you have to do assignments or you have to go to take your library book back, you might have a due date, also if you're pregnant. If something is due, it means the time limit. So, for example, if you borrow a library book, you look at the due date and it says, you must return this book by January 5th or you're going to pay the library 10 cents. You got to get that book back because that's when it is due. So that means that's when the time has finished. So do. This is one of my favorite homophones. Okay, this is one of my favorite homophones, and this is one of my favorite homophones because they're fun. You can play with them. So, this is a noun, meat. Meat means flesh of an animal. It doesn't mean beef. It means any kind of flesh of an animal. And the verb meet, to meet someone. Oh, hi, how are you? Nice to meet you, I'm Ronnie. These are homophones. So, if I am texting someone and they say, hey, what time do you want to meet? I will always text them back with this homophone. And they go, oh, Ronnie, are you sure you're an English teacher? Because you have spelt meet wrong. And I say, it's a homophone, people. It's funny. Laugh. So if you get a text from me and it says, I'll meet you at 7, you better laugh. And bring some steak. It's delicious. The next one, oh, see, look at this. I've written male twice. This is wrong. Ronnie, you can't even do this. So, we have male as a verb. Now, you probably know male as a noun. For example, I will send mail, like postage or post. But mail is actually also a verb. So I can say, I mailed you the check. You didn't get it? Oops. So this as a verb means to put something into the postal system. Don't do that. It will probably get lost. The second form of male is the opposite of female. So male, male. So I can say, I mailed a male a letter. If you're a male and you'd like me to mail you a letter, you can mail me money and then I will mail you a letter. It's like Santa Claus, but you have to give me money first and I don't give you any toys. This is a good deal, okay? Actually, even if you're female, you want to write me a letter and send me money, I'll write you a letter back. Please put your return address, okay? And the last one is so. Probably you do not know this verb. Sew means you take a needle and a thread and you repair something. So imagine I had a hole in my shirt. I would take a needle. This is a very big needle. They're usually smaller. And I would take thread. And thread would go through here. Thread looks like this. And I would sew the hole. So, this is the verb sew. And you probably hear people say this all the time. They're like, so, yesterday I went to the mall. But the pronunciation of these two words are exactly the same. So, I will sew the hole. I have an idea. I want you to choose your top 3 homophones, okay, from this list, maybe from another list, and I want you to make jokes, okay, and I want you to tell them to every single person that you meet and see how many people laugh. No, do it now, okay, pick 3, tell me a joke. I love homophone jokes. Also, if you see any homophones, write them down, message me. I want to know your homophones. Till later, I'm out of here.